It all began when Karen's jobless son saw me driving a brand new Corvette through the neighborhood. Immediately, he began crying to his mother, demanding that I give him the car, or at least let him have one for free. Of course, Karen jumped right in, using her usual overbearing and entitled tactics to try to force me into compliance. She claimed her son had rights as part of the community and that my acquisition of the car was somehow unfair. I listened calmly as Karen ranted, outlining every imaginary right she believed her son possessed. Meanwhile, I had already anticipated this exact scenario and had prepared a response that would make her entire argument collapse. I calmly explained that entitlement and audacity do not equate to legal or moral rights, and that no HOA, no matter how brazen, could force me to give up my personal property. Karen attempted to escalate, threatening to involve local authorities, claim harassment, and even pressure neighbors to side with her son. I countered by documenting every interaction, every demand, and every threat she made. Cameras captured her attempts to intimidate, while notes and timestamps created a meticulous record proving her overreach and baseless claims. Undeterred, Karen tried to convince her son and neighbors that I should hand over the car. I simply turned the situation into a learning moment. The Corvette was legally mine, purchased and documented with full proof of ownership. Her attempts at coercion and manipulation had no legal grounding, and any continued harassment could expose her to civil or criminal liability. Karen's frustration grew as her plans failed spectacularly. She could not coerce, intimidate, or pressure me into giving her son the car. Her repeated attempts at manipulation and entrapment were now fully documented, ready to be presented to authorities or in court if necessary. The audacity she displayed only strengthened my legal and social position, turning her aggression into evidence of her recklessness. Neighbors, who had witnessed her tantrums and threats, began to see the truth. Karen, once seen as a formidable HOA enforcer or a powerful matriarch, was now publicly humiliated. Her son's crying fit, which she had hoped would compel compliance, became a vivid demonstration of her failure to exert authority. From that day forward, any attempt by Karen, her son, or the HOA to interfere with my property, intimidate me, or manipulate me into giving away personal assets would be met with immediate documentation, legal intervention, and potential charges for harassment. The Corvette remained fully mine, and Karen's influence over me and my property was permanently neutralized. The lesson was clear. Entitlement, audacity, and manipulation cannot overcome preparation, authority, and documentation. Karen had assumed she could bully her way into acquiring my car, but her overreach only highlighted her recklessness, vulnerability, and lack of legitimacy. Because in the end, knowledge, legal authority, and strategic foresight turn audacity into exposure. Karen's desperate attempts to force me to give her son a Corvette became a cautionary tale of overreach, and her power over me was permanently nullified. My property, my assets, and my authority remained fully protected, while Karen's audacity became the very evidence of her own failure.